rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Right at the convergence of the three rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Runs through the contact. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 44. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. 8 yards there. First down, Cleveland. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and
play action now. Here's Mayfield. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
He's going to look deep now for Landry. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Hits the crossbar and comes back no good. And by just a couple of inches, this remains a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Flushed out right. To the right side to Eric Ebron. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. The numbers for Freeman a week ago. There was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch, because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that carries over to this week as well.
Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Anderson Aho. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 43. Following the interception, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A nice gain of 21 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Steelers' 37-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. Got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
24-yard gain.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. From the gun, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Mayfield's pass.
They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So he gets an early chance to redeem himself, and he's able to put that one through.
And how happy is he that he's able to get that 2nd chance so quickly after the first miss? Gets his confidence back up, and who knows, they may need him for an even bigger kick later in the game.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
2nd and inches.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Browns 3, Steelers nothing.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Going for it all. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Vance McDonald, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now from the shotgun, he'll throw. That one is caught by Hunt. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the block.
And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
Mayfield's pass complete.
He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
I know from talking with scouts, one of the biggest question marks people had about Chase Claypool coming out, what they call his long speed. Just how fast was he in the 40-yard dash? He showed that he's plenty fast enough. Coupled with a 6'4" body and a physical, strong stature, he's got a chance to be a star in this league.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
The 1-yard line.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the...
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
With the give to Nick Chubb.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Back to the air. Roethlisberger after the pick 6. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose.
Ben Roethlisberger is sacked.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. He completes it to Hunt. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Switzer on the return. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, it's Freeman, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Completion here to Claypool. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now as you...
Into a double team and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
You're looking there at the defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
First and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Freeman again, a first down carry. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
Brought down at the
Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
on the pickup.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the...
That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Big Ben with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers find a way. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball. Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
You had to say it too. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 22. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 29, Mayfield. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
On first and 10, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21 yards.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 right at the 40. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Browns first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd and 5 now. Mayfield. He finds Taylor. Complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. And for Mayfield, this could be a free play. And this is caught for a touchdown. We'll check the flag, but it looked like a clear offsides, and it should stand.
Offside. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Made by Bruce Irvin.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And some room to work. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Devontae Freeman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. It's caught by OBJ.
Complete to Odell.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Browns.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So that is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. How about Ben Roethlisberger, his 5th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they broaden their... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late. There he goes, right side. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Complete to
2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Browns on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Baker Mayfield sacked.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
Going deep here for Landry. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith.
Mayfield's pass.
On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Freeman again. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one. A 20th carry now for Devontae Freeman. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Devontae Freeman, his shiftiness doesn't pay off here in short yardage. And this Browns defense stands tall. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Defensively by Logan Ryan.
Now Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Logan Ryan.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. One last shot from Mayfield here. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading.